Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what
It's
time it
that
is.
real talk, straight talk with
Ooh,
the
you
royal
know what it
queen.
is.
with the
It's
Royal
straight
Queen.
talk
Hey,
with the
check
Royal
in Straight
Queen.
Talk with the Royal Queen.
Y'all know what time it is. It's
Yeah, yeah,
Straight
yeah.
Talk with the
Hey,
Royal
we
Queen.
straight talking with the
Yes,
Royal
baby.
Queen right
It's
now.
that time when you finna hit that real talk, straight talk with the royal queen. Thank you guys for joining me again for another episode of Straight Talk with the Royal Queen. And we have a special guest here with us today, Buck Tinsley. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you?
I am good. I'm so excited to be interviewing you today, and I'm very honored to be interviewing you today, Buck.
Yeah, man. Vice versa. I am. This is exciting. Really exciting for me. The same way I think you expressed it, I feel it, man. Because it was the start for me. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, but
Yeah.
I wanna tell you this first. I found out, I believe 2 years ago, it might have been 3 years ago, on Facebook that your name was not Buck,
Okay.
Buck.
Right.
It was Bup.
BUP. Yeah.
How did you get that nickname?
So originally, the nickname in length is Buddy Whoop. My grandmother used to call me that. But then she just shortened it, and she said way different than I spell it. So she say Bub. You know what I'm saying? Like Bub. But everybody in my family say Buck.
Yeah.
Then it get to the point to where we young. I can't tell you when I first met you. I said, hey, my name is Buck, or I may have said Buck, and it come out like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's always been Buck. You know what I'm saying? Buddy Whoop. It was. You know what I'm saying? Then it just got to a point. I think I played football, and it really clicked as a little kid. They were like, man, Buck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They would say Buck. I guess as a little kid, you don't correct it, but at some point in time, I did say it right, or how it is.
Right.
But it come from my grandmother. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Come from my grandmother.
I want to get right into this interview, Buck. You grew up in Clay Homes.
Yes.
What is some of your greatest memories coming up in Clay Homes?
Well, just early on, it was football and being friends with everybody. I'm talking about whether you got to fighting and all that. Us as boys, we went right back to doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It was the start of my childhood that was life changing in my opinion. Just because we played football right in front of y'all house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hold that near and dear to me. I don't express it to your brother a couple of times, but to be able to tell you that because you was always right there. You know what I'm saying? I can remember being 5, 6 years old. You had to be 7, 8, or say I'm 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? 9, 10. I think just probably a year. You know what I'm saying? But to play football in front of y'all house, I remember that. I remember you just from the little parties we used to have in Clay Home. You know what I'm saying? That's where I discovered football. It discovered me. You know what I'm saying? My mom had me young, so I was whatever the situation. It was great. It was fun. You know, it was fun. I got nothing but fun memories from Clay Home and the friends that are still here that you see or talk to or hang out with or you know what I'm saying. I have still because when I always talk about it, that's the start. You know what I'm saying? I was a little kid in Boston. That's why I was born at. You know what I'm saying? And then we stayed on Fort Street. Then from Fort Street, we went to Clay Home. You know what I'm saying? And I started playing ball. So all that in a nutshell is what I take from it, what I remember. You know what I'm saying? Like embodied in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but I want to ask you, what was it like playing for the Kennesaw Generals and playing for Coach Buster?
So I started playing for Kennesaw before Buster was my coach. You know what I'm saying? But I always tell this story to myself or a couple of people I'm shared it with. I ain't never asked Shell could I go play football. That's my mom. You know what I'm saying? I never got her permission to get in that van. Brandon Cox, Justin Redden, Robert Seals, you know what I'm saying? Terry Luster, Maine Naughty, you know what I'm saying? We all, they had already started playing ball, the older boys, you know what I'm saying? But we was the next wave, so playing for Kennesaw General, I can remember Marcus Reed coming home one day and he was holding up a trophy, man. This before I ever played. So it was like, for me as a little boy being down the street, cause we stayed right there on 51 Green Street and we stayed on 26 Martell Street. We stayed on, like, we was dead in the middle, but it's right there when you're coming straight down from the Salvation Army.
Okay.
Dead in. My auntie stayed down there, you know what I'm saying? And then we stayed on the corner. You know what I'm saying? But playing for Kennesaw General meant something just because everybody in your hood did it, and then they won championships. You won championships. And it was what it is, and this is me naturally speaking. It was a Caucasian man, a white man came there, and he took us to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like we already did it unorganized. I'm telling you, like that's the main thing, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited at the fact that the way I chose to display and play football was what I learned right there in front of y'all yard. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How did y'all come about even playing football in our yard?
I'm telling you, everybody couldn't have known each other at the time. Tyrone then was the oldest. Him, Main, Naughty, Marcus Reed. You had Terry. You had Lil Dion, me, Deontay. You had Cydre, all his brothers, Sharon, Michael, Magic. You know what I'm saying? I can just keep on naming everybody that was. Look, y'all. Okay, like if we could picture how big that space was. We had to maneuver between that with however many children and get ready to get your dumped on. Start a fight. Yeah. But throw the ball right back up in the air.
Yeah. Y'all was playing two-hand touch or was y'all tackling?
Hell no. We ain't never. Two-hand touch is what they're doing 7-on-7 now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. You never played two-hand touch, and then you wasn't always playing on them turf. There was. You know what I'm saying? It was grass, your ass would get slammed on the concrete. You know what I'm saying? Two-hand touch. No, nigga pushed you, you fell out of bounds, scarred up. You know what I'm saying? The push was violent. So the tackle was, like I said, the older boy, they would egg us on, tell us how to do it right there, demonstrate on us. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you do it. You know what I mean?
So speaking on you guys playing football in our yard in Clay Homes, why did y'all used to tackle little Dion on the field?
Dion had a lot of time where he broke on us. You know what I'm saying? You might see little Dion getting tackled more than anybody because of how little it was. It was like, but little Dion kept getting back up. I got a crazy story to say about little Dion. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to get off the topic.
No, share it.
We was playing baseball on it. And Dion, man, I love you to death, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what either Marcus Reed or Terry said, Buck, don't let go of that bat. They saying, I'm up there and I got them swarm. Hit little Dion right here around the nose. You know what I'm saying? Man, look. As a little kid, I cringed because I seen what happened. They told me not to do this. You know what I'm saying? I had messed up. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, serious in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? But, I remember that, you know what I'm saying?
I call little Dion little buckwheat.
But like I said, he would just be the one. You could easily pick little Dion up back then, but he was what we thought Mel Jackson was. You know what I'm saying? Cause we would all go to the game somehow. I don't remember how we used to get to the game or get in. I don't know how we so young, all hanging out at Crystals. You know what I'm saying? If you was able to be out there late from a game night, you know what I'm saying? To be in Clay Home and hear them playing the band.
And remember, we could see the fireworks.
Oh man, look, you. I'm honored to be from there. Or to have stayed there. You know what I'm saying? Like I hold it, and man, look, I just know I know my timeline of where I've been. You know what I'm saying? Where I stayed, how it started. I love my mom to death. You know what I'm saying? She had me at 13, but you know, my mama Shell, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love your mom to death. I do. I love her to death. So let me ask you this. In your honest opinion, back then, because the teams was 2 different divisions, okay?
Yes.
Do you think that Kennesaw Generals or East Marietta Rams was the best team?
Okay. You know, so we never played them for me to truly gauge. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how many championships they won in a row. I'm talking about at every level too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they dominant guy was, but I know LeBron Mitchell played for East Marietta Round. You know what I'm saying? And Tyrone them played there. Marcus Reed played there for a year. Tate played there. You know what I'm saying? We never played them. We played North Marietta Vikings. They look like the Minnesota Vikings. You know what I'm saying? They was right there by Wheeler High School. But I think Tatum was right there right off of Terry Mill Road. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we was at Adam Park in Kennesaw, but then you had Fair Oaks, you had Blackwell, you had Smyrna, you had Potter Spring, they were the Cowboys. Sweetwater had a team. I seen Sweetwater as I was making my way out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I was like where I done stayed at this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, I know why I met. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Marietta, Cobb County. We started in the middle. We couldn't do nothing but branch
Y'all
off.
know what time it is.
Y'all know what
It's
time it
that
is.
real talk, straight talk with the
Ooh, you
royal
know what it
queen.
is. It's straight talk with the royal queen.
All right, but how did you decide on playing with Tennessee?
So my college recruitment, like just growing up, all I knew was Marietta football. After that, we would go to Georgia Tech, Georgia games. The first team I think I traveled to see was Alabama. I was a sophomore, but they played Tennessee. This was '99. Tennessee had just won it in '98. I started high school in '97. They was always good. They was what Alabama, what any top 5 program is today in Tennessee is the top 10 program. Top, they are top. I think we're the best. Okay. They are top 5, top 10 programs. You know what I'm saying? It was that school at the time. Okay. That time was they was jumping. So I seen them when I was young and playing. I was at a game with another team, but seeing this other Tennessee playing, beating them. Then my junior year, I broke my ankle my junior year, so I don't even remember how recruiting was going then. You know what I'm saying? But my senior year, they came to the school. Matter of fact, they junior year they came because they was, I don't know if you remember Cornice Hoke. Cornice played football with us in Marietta, but I think they came there to see him. But the coach seen me. We talked. You know what I'm saying? It's my senior year. I went to a game. Only games I went to was Georgia Tech, Clemson, Alabama, Tennessee. I never went to watch a game at another stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was one of the schools that I visited. I went to South Carolina.
I want to back up a little bit, because you and Tay played Pee Wee ball, so I always been a football fan. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because of my brother playing football, and y'all playing football in front of our yard. So in the locker room at Marietta High, when y'all come out, y'all have to rub
Ben Wilkins. Yeah.
What was the meaning behind that?
So the story that I take it or know it at Marietta High School, who Ben Wilkins was, he was a coach at the All Black School, the Lemon Street School. When they came together, he came up. He was part of it. You know what I'm saying? He was just as highly qualified as whoever the head coach was at Marietta. It was either Broadway. My history ain't good on that. It was either Broadway or the one before him or after him. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Woods. Then you had Friday. Then you had Burton. And you got Morgan. You know what I'm saying? So Friday's our coach, and he know Bill Wilkins more than us. As far as like he coached Friday, and the simple thing that he could tell Friday was, you know what I'm saying, to be somebody regardless if you make it in football or don't. You know what I'm saying? So the motto stands for more than. I would like to say how it's said or used, you know what I'm saying, but it's really like regardless at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like that's the goal, to be somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be like that. Ain't it's so many ways to do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a moral of him up there, man. He got a locker room. He got his locker was still in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? His footprint that he left on him, what he took from Lemon Street and brought to Marietta. That plaque is way more than deserving of being there. What Marietta need to start doing is putting statues up for people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking, like, our things about football, you know what I'm saying, or being somebody, or being from Marietta, sports, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, giants, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some people that's done came through there. You know what I'm saying? And him being probably the one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or, like... Yeah. But yeah, so us touching us how it used to be for us, we walk out and I'm talking about the whole stands is right here. Like now, the whole stands is right there to greet you. But back then though, it was something different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because we was the little kids looking at these folks, and I thought all these people were giants in Marietta. You know what I'm saying? But Ben Wilkins, a staple. You know what I'm saying? Was a point to reference to you. To be somebody, so touching that plaque, you know what I'm saying? It was what every team had done whenever they installed that plaque. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of high schools on Fridays, game night, they wear their jerseys to school. you know, at Merida High, you guys had to wear a button-down shirt and a tie.
Yep.
Why is that?
Cause I think it's putting you in the mindset that you're gonna be straight today. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a business day. You know what I'm saying? Like you come to work prepared, looking a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know you because of this. I think it was an honor thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Friday helping you tie your tie. Me personally, I'm wearing the shirt, but I ain't tucking it in just because it's uncomfortable for me to tuck a shirt in. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? But to wear a shirt and tie, you know what I'm saying? I used to not never tuck mine in, but my tie was tied. But it just, like I said, it was like responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At a young age, whether you knew it or not, but just to make you distinguish yourself from everybody else this particular day. You know what I'm saying? Friday had a good way of doing something like that, then leading you to battle or the victory. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
it was what he expected of us.
Yeah. On Friday nights at the game, but you know, Friday nights, a Marietta football game was everything in our city.
God,
you
man.
know, I mean, I feel like there's no other school that did it like Marietta High on a Friday night.
It ain't one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm telling you, like, of course, I'm born and raised in Marietta, you know what I'm saying? But whenever I did move from Marietta, what I would do is I would come to the games with Buster, you know what I'm saying? I think you, not even think that you asked me this, but like to tell you about Buster, I didn't even, Buster wasn't the coach at first at Kennesaw. Buster was at Fair Oaks. I don't know if Buster got into it with anybody. I'm going to take Sahara to Kennesaw, you know what I'm saying? He came. My second year, 95, me and Sahara met when we were probably 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. I played against him first. We played against Fair Oaks. You know what I'm saying? He was the quarterback. I was Marietta running back. Well, I kept on saying Marietta, Kennesaw running back. But you know what I'm saying?
So Coach Buster took you to the game.
Buster took me to all the Marietta games. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never go to no Pebblebrook game. I lived on Favor Road. I think I may have went to 1 or 2 Osborne games. I went to 1 or 2 Pebblebrook games, but I'm talking about the game I was looking to see on Fridays or where I was at. I was goddamn Marietta, you know what I'm saying? I was in Marietta, man.
What kind of feeling did you get on Friday nights when you would score a touchdown and you kneeled down to the field goal? What feeling did you get?
The feeling I got was that you know, I was blessed to be able to do this, because Friday was the main reason why we even take a knee. You know what I'm saying? He would tell you that you should act as if you done this before. He would say you take a knee and you thank the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, you better do this, you better do that. It was the fact that why you was able to do it, you give praise. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just be too excited there because you, like you said, you at Marietta, you make a play. Like I can't control. I can't control myself. If back in the day, if you got Marietta jumping, because you got to remember what the stands was like. That's another thing too, man. Like if you was a Marietta football player, the fact that the stands could touch your shoulder pad, man, you could electrify these folks, man. Mel did it, Eric Zide did it, Travis did it. So when you play on Friday, you got to think about what you done seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about. It's the feeling to play football in Marietta on a Friday, man. It's like no other. You know what I'm saying? To watch a game and experience it. And that confinement back then is people still talk about games from back then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now it look good too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's what it is. But put the community back then with the facility we got now, we won't lose a game. You know what I'm saying?
But I want to ask you a question, and I want you to look straight in the camera when you answer this question, okay?
Okay.
Who is the real MHS?
Marietta, of course. There ain't no question. You know, I don't even know when that question came about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just all I can say is, man, you know, they don't beat me during my time. But to say that they are the real MHS, I mean, what we go base it off of? You know what I'm saying? The only, you can't even, like, okay, think about this. I'm gonna look back into the camera. You know what I'm saying? But we are the real MHS in the story. Y'all got McKeachum on y'all bus. We got Marietta City. That's something we share. Y'all got Y'all got a big field. We got a big field. They beat us in football. We beat them in football. We always won in track. They won 1 year in track. We won 2 years in track within this span, my span. You know what I'm saying? But hell no.
Why do you think
Excuse my no.
it was always so serious between Merida High and McEachern?
I don't know, man. Cause like I said, I don't know really. Cause what I remember is Marietta always really having to deal with Willer, Clark Central, Southwest DeKalb. It was rare that you played McEachern, but when you did, you won. They may have won 1. You won 2. They may have won 1. Then you may have won the next one. Then I know my first year we lost to it.
I want to switch gears a little bit. What does the name Coach Friday mean to you?
James Friday Richards, man. I seen Friday on the sideline before I ever met him. You know what I'm saying? Just a real story, man. Buster introduced me and Sahara to Friday. And Friday said, like, not that he said the same thing to everybody. He said, y'all gonna be my future, cause he's seen it like that. You know what I'm saying? But to see him, to be in the stand, see him on the sideline, to meet him, to play for him, to stay with him. You know what I'm saying? Means everything.
Yeah.
You know
what was it like living with Coach Friday? Was he strict?
He wasn't strict. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't strict. He had a big old house too, so he wouldn't go find me in Terrence Edwell. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he'll say turn off the light or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now he was seen to the mall with $5. He ain't gonna give you. He ain't seen to the mall with 100. You know what I'm saying? Friday was like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, but staying with him was like Miss Dorothy, her cooking. Friday, you better be up in the morning or he leaving you. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it was amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? It was amazing, man, cause you know, he adopted Terrence. You know what I'm saying? And Friday knew how close me and Terrence was, man. Terrence is my friend that I never had a squabble with.
Yeah.
No, it never been a we finna come to fisticuffs fight type stuff with Terrence. You know what I'm saying? So when he got Terrence there, you know, it was just natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for me to come over there, cause he didn't adopt me. You know what I'm saying? I had him on my dad in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't together, but I'm with my mama. I know my dad. I see my daddy. You know what I'm saying? But to be at that house with Friday, man, to get better at school. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more than just, you know what I'm saying, anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to do your homework. Jamie had the best grades always. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a test, so you had to say your grades and what you're doing and all that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, Friday, man, it's I can't praise Friday enough. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I see him like that.
Yeah, I understand. What was you at and what was you doing when you got the news of Coach Friday's passing?
Golly, man, I got a call from Terrence or a text from Terrence. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, later on, I'll say in my life, I started coaching at Marietta. And so Friday would come out there. He would help me with the triple jump because, you know, I was a long jumper for Friday. You know what I'm saying? So I learned the triple jump from him. And from whatever else I looked up and discovered myself. But, yeah, I got a call from Terrence or a text from Terrence. It was early in the morning. Matter of fact, I think I had a call from Patrick Richard because Patrick was it was at the house when this happened. You know what I'm saying? But Friday had a procedure done, man. Not to get all into it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he was told that he needed to get it done. But then, you know, I seen Friday at the track meet, you know what I'm saying? Then I seen Friday at the school. And, you know, he, yeah, I got the call from Terrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask you, you just actually mentioned it, but what is it like coaching for the same high school you attended?
It's amazing, you know what I'm saying? It's amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when I started coaching, just my coaching history, I started out at Kell, but I didn't finish. You know what I'm saying? Then after Kell, I was at Northcott Christian School. After Northcott Christian School, I had went and did prep school. And then after prep school is how I got back to Marietta, man. And so when I started, I was like whatever coach I was then. Only at the middle school level was I head coach, so I was able to not have to ask nobody how to do things or what you want. I was able to just do it myself. And what I have learned and to coach at Marietta, man, like over these years, to coach there, I want to give these kids the mental knowledge of winning a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, be cautious of how you go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This could either be a blowout or you got to gut this out. That's what type of game you got to play. You know what I'm saying? So to try to coach a kid, to try to coach a kid that part of it. You know what I'm saying? And to be, I can tell these kids, man, look, I was honestly God given like speed and all that stuff, but I knew where this block was going. You know what I'm saying? I knew what direction. I knew when to turn, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's things you can do to get yourself out of a jam. You know what I'm saying? Or still have a positive play. So to be a coach at Marietta High School, being a former player, it wasn't the smoothest, but to become, I think, type of coaching I am right now, and person, just because of all this.
Yeah.
It's great, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went to Tennessee. That was the college you decided on. What did you experience different in college that you didn't experience in high school?
Extra freedom, and I say that because in high school, I was not to say you did what you want, but you know what I'm saying, you did your schoolwork, you did your sports. You know what I'm saying? So when you get there, everything is really on a time schedule for you, as far as like what you eat and all that, man. So I learned how to get in line. You know what I'm saying? I went to Tennessee and I didn't play right away. All my life I don't play. You know what I'm saying? So that was an adjustment to go somewhere and, you know what I'm saying, not that this person was better than you, you know what I'm saying, he don't mess up. I'm going to mess up. I'm a freshman. You know what I'm saying? But then I got something that they like, so they put me in on this down or that play. Or they be like, okay, well, you ain't going to play, but I'm going to put you on special teams. How am I going to live this moment? You know what I'm saying? Going to Tennessee made me realize how you got to make plays in all kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like Taylor talked about, like, you got to play both sides of the ball. Playing special teams for me was my way of playing both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? But going there, man, it readjusted me. You know what I'm saying? I did have a readjustment when I went to Tennessee, but then when I got in line, everything was working too. You know what I'm saying? I played the injury at the wrong time while I was there. But yeah, it was the right decision. You know, I just talked to Sahara like, man, I should have went to another school. He was like, he probably, not that the same thing would happen there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't say that and such. You know what I'm saying?
How did you keep such a level head in high school and in college?
I was unselfish. You know what I'm saying? I was a team player for real. You know what I'm saying? I had to become that. I was probably always the guy on the team, but I was the guy that played, like I said, running back, safety, linebacker, punter, kicker, kick returner. You know what I'm saying? I did every position for my team. So I ain't never get to the point to where I'm like, y'all better follow me or do what I say. I wasn't vocal. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna make I was gonna make a play. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna make a play, man. You know what I'm saying?
But you always been such a humble and genuine person. You know.
But I ain't never been bodacious. I ain't never bragged. You know what I'm saying? Like I can allude to the fact, like I'm shy for real. That's what I feel. But you know, we grew up together, so this is way more of a loving, comfortable feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm super relaxed. You know what I'm saying? But to remain humble because of something like that, man. To know, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. You know what I'm saying? But just like I said, being a team player, man. I ain't never. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember ever saying like, this happened because of me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never. I can't beat on my chest just because of the effort I thought I give. You know what I'm saying? But collectively, is my most main thing. You know what I'm saying? So I stay under that, never get above it, and you know that's basically it.
But I want to ask you, who has always been your favorite NFL player?
I don't think I can't say I got or I had one. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to pick a favorite NFL player, I pick Barry Sanders. Just because in my opinion, it's hard to run the football in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he was able to do it how he did it, he probably like one of my best players. You know what I'm saying? And to know what he did in college. You know what I'm saying? Like Barry Sanders, I would say Barry Sanders.
Okay. You had ties to the Falcons.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So, in 2005, I was an undrafted free agent to the Atlanta Falcons. I spent 4 years at Tennessee from 01 to 04. Like I said, man, a lot of this I can go back with you because when football started for me, in front of y'all house and stuff, I think I locked in on what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like 5, 6 years old, I knew. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't not gonna get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I ain't never pay attention to the fact that like you do get hurt. You know what I'm saying? It is a business. And you know, like with getting hurt, people can get you for cheaper than what you are healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So me going free agent and stuff, man, was how I got to Atlanta. You know, I had a choice between a couple of teams, but to leave for college and have an opportunity to play NFL and to do it here in Atlanta, that's my tie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They signed me as an undrafted free agent. I was there when Michael Vick was there. You know what I'm saying? Ward Dunn, T.J. Duckett, Roddy White. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jenkins, Brian Finneran, Peerless Price. I'm here with this person that don't want us a championship. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think when I got there, and I'm so young, I ain't paying attention to it. I think it was like a business thing with Peerless. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But Peerless was that guy. You know, he's that guy.
Yeah.
I was there with a team. You know what's crazy? I went to a Falcons game in 2004. It was like a NFC Championship game, and they won. I played with Allen Rossum. I see Allen Rossum to this day, and I don't even know if he know who I am. You know, not that I don't know if he know who I am, or if he remember in 05.
Right.
I was there. You know what I'm saying? But that's my tie to it. You know what I'm saying? That was my NFL team.
Yeah. So how long were you there?
So, undrafted in 05, I broke my ankle coming out of Tennessee in 04 with my leg. I broke my leg in 04, undrafted in 05. I had got hurt, you know what I'm saying? When you get hurt, they do severance pay. Like I said, it's a business, you know what I'm saying? But they signed me again in 06, sent me to NFL Europe, and I got hurt while I was in NFL Europe.
Yeah.
So, you know, them quick little 2 years is my window. And everybody else who was a free agent, it was me and 7 other people battling for one spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, however people get picked out, one kid got hurt, one kid got dismissed, another kid was hurt, came to practice, and I think somebody told him, man, look, don't put your helmet on. He put a helmet on. That was good enough for them to release him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was his situation.
What do you mean? They told him don't put his helmet on?
So. If you on a team, a veteran football player would tell you certain things to kind of keep you around. You know what I'm saying? If you hurt, stay hurt. You know what I'm saying? You
trying to school you.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to school you. You know what I'm saying? But he put that helmet on, man, and that day he was gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been at Flowery Branch, and this is the God truth. I can't fabricate this. When we went to sleep, it was one person in the room. When we woke up, it was a whole nother person. You know what I'm saying? It's so fast how they can do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the type of business it is, man. But yeah, he wasn't. If he wasn't out there, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you cut ties with the Falcons because you got hurt.
So the first time. Like I said, I got hurt. So that what they did is they got me healthy, and then whatever I was supposed to get paid, they cut it in. They signed me again, but the contract I signed, I didn't get no signing on this time. You know what I'm saying? It was, okay, you go here, get better, get healthy, show us what we want, get back. You get your contract. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I got hurt before that, so when you hurt, you costing them money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At the end of the day.
Right.
So the second time they just released me, and when they released me, my opportunity was like Canada. I probably could have kept working out, you know what I'm saying, or did something, but I think I was butt hurt, man. Not even think I was. You know what I'm saying?
It was a tough time for you.
Yeah. So imagine if your dream came true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like your dream came true. In the midst of all that, like you okay, so you young and stuff now, but life done happened. A whole lot of stuff done transpired. You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't playing football no more. But so now it's like whether you playing football or not, that don't mean that your money situation done change. You know what I'm saying? Now it's changed because it's a different. It's just football is different. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't life changing or this long of a change. You know what I'm saying? So it was so much stuff happened in a fast period of time where I couldn't control it no more. You know what I'm saying? I think I took a break. My break was too long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But after 06, I didn't get another chance. So 05, 06.
Yeah.
Atlanta Falcon, man. You know what I'm saying?
How did you snap back from that?
Golly, I don't know if I have. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I have, cause I know that it happened. But what it did is don't make me channel not being a player into, okay, now since I'm not on the field, let me stand over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm on the sideline. And what I try to encourage my kids, like, you don't gotta be here. I gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? I played football as long as they let me play. You know what I'm saying? And what I realized is that I played the game at a high level. I don't learn and I got better for some of the best coaches ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm getting better from the coaching staff that I'm with now. So it's like, you know, it's like I'm just trying to. What I'm doing now, and it's clicking to me, is that you don't really play it no more, but let that kid be your extension, or you be the extension of that kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the ones that catch on and pick up, you love.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that don't do it, you love. You know what I'm saying? So to take it from, okay, I ain't done with it because now I can do it this way.
Yeah.
It took me longer than what I thought because I got done in 06. I didn't get back to football until 08, 09. And within between that time, man, his hand was on me. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that I was getting myself into, nobody never made me do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, after football was over for me and a whole lot of other stuff happened, decisions or choices were made by me. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I just putting it back into the coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, just giving it back for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done found what is peaceful far as showing or telling a person how they could be like me and how they shouldn't be like me, and how they can be who they are. Like, so just going back into that is what's done kind of definitely put me on that direction where it's gonna be okay. It is okay. You know what I mean?
And I love how you didn't lay in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You kept going. You know, 'cause it's real easy to go through something and just lay in it. And sometimes we have to talk to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, get it together. Snap out of it.
Yeah.
And you love the game of football so much, and you coaching to give back. You know what I'm saying? And to school and teach somebody else, you know, the younger kids. So, you know, I love it. Buck, and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank
keep doing what you're doing. Let's talk about Sahara.
Okay.
You guys are childhood friends.
Yes.
And you said you guys met y'all was playing on opposite teams.
Yeah, we I played for Kennesaw. This was my 4th year. Like I said, my 4th year I met Kennesaw. I was number 12. He was number 13. You know what I'm saying? I was the running back. He was the quarterback. Him, Mark Phillips. You know, all them Farrell boys. You know what I'm saying? They was on teams with each other. This had to be 89, 90.
Yeah.
But that's why, like I said, I played against Sahara first, and then we became teammates, and it was a wrap in what people remember of North Georgia football. That time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to have Buster, you know what I'm saying? You know, me and Sahara got the same tattoo, and it's of Buster. You know what I'm saying? So, Buster used to show us his ring. I didn't know what that meant back then, because Buster was on the '67 state championship team. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to have him as your coach, to be a running back at Marietta, one of the first blacks to play on the team. You know what I'm saying? To have the best quarterback in Sahara, to have me best running back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when we met. You know what I'm saying?
How hard was Mr. Bust on you and Sahara?
He was real hard on us football wise. You know what I'm saying? But at home, he let us be boys. You know what I'm saying? Reward us for doing good, but then we get on you for not doing what you're supposed to do. Funny story, man, about Buster and me and Sahara. We was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We used to go up there and play like in a turkey bowl. And I think we was just being young and stuff, and passing gas in the car. He really put us out on the side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Buster didn't play no games with you. You know what I'm saying? Like Buster was old school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hard on, like I said, pushing us in the right direction, doing good. But loved on you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, hard in a good way. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, like, cause Sahara remember everything Buster used to do. You know what I'm saying? So we used to try to mimic or remember, like, just, he was cool. He did everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I said, stern, but way more than fair, loving.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? He gonna be on you now.
I want to ask you, how did you find out about the passing of Sahara?
So I had a missed call and I had a text message. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't clear. You know what I'm saying? But what I was told, I wasn't thinking that. I thought of everything other than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that was the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you received a text, you received a call. When you found out exactly what happened, what did you do? What was going through your mind?
I was exhausted because I never thought of that, and then for it to hit me on top of all the shit I'm just thinking. You know what I'm saying? If it's a script that wasn't in it, you know what I'm saying? If it was a script that wasn't in it, man, I was exhausted, man. You know what I'm saying? That. Yeah. I was. You don't supposed to have them question marks, man.
Yeah.
But I got them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Man.
But it was a lot of stuff going on social media after Sahara died. And you never once said anything that I can remember. You didn't speak on anything. You didn't say anything. You were just very, just keeping the peace. What was going through your mind when you were seeing a lot of stuff that was going on social media surrounding Sahara's death? On one end, you got people who want to glorify him and celebrate him. You know what I'm saying? But then on the other end, I think from a legal standpoint, you got somebody that can, for their own reasons, say no to you, or like honestly try to tell you that you can't do this for a particular person. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I think. That's what I know I seen. You know what I'm saying? But to not say nothing about it, you at some point in time, man, right or wrong, it ain't about right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wanted to celebrate and glorify Sahara Bird Brinson. You know what I'm saying? So for anyone that did not want that to happen, I don't know their reason or why. You know what I'm saying? But to say anything about that, I don't got nothing to say because I know what we tried to do and what we did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like it was from love. It ain't. I ain't never. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never in that situation like tried to make it to where like I should have to say so. You know what I'm saying? I just that ain't in me. You know what I'm saying? It shoulda and it could have been way different. The reason why it wasn't or how it went was because of why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that, but it just it's
What is one of your greatest memories that you have with Sarah?
God, man, all of them, man. I would hate to pick one. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. I hate to pick one.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, from doing like it's real stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and Sahara. So we used to play the video game shit. You know what I'm saying? Sahara had all the video games. Sahara had he had all the bikes, the 3-wheel bikes. You know what I'm saying? Whenever East Bay was out back then, you would see the book, but who would really get in there and order something and it come to you know what I'm saying? He was into everything. You know what I can't pick one. It's so many, but like I said, playing a video game back then, we were so young we didn't know how to spell Marietta, but that's the team we played with. That's what we named it. We were blue. You know what I'm saying? All the colors and stuff, man. Like that's one vividly. You know, I love Sahara to death, but I'm only saying it there because it's one thing I remember. You know, Sahara was like he wasn't no crybaby, but he would throw a hissy fit when we were young. You know what I'm saying? But he would do it, but then he would go do the job. You know what I'm saying? He may not want to do it, but he'll do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many memories, man. I can't pick one. I had a whole lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I believe a year later, you lost another friend, Mark Phillips.
Yep.
How did you receive that news of Mark passing?
So we was able to see Mark. You know, Mark wasn't doing so well. You know what I'm saying? He was in the hospital and he fought out of it. You know what I'm saying? He was able to open his eyes. He was able to get up, try to move. You know what I'm saying? But you know what had taken place or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Was I guess was getting to him. You know what I'm saying? That's another, like just the chain of events of that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's crazy to think about. Then a year before Sahara, you got Big Marcus. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us are scratching each other on the head. A lot of us are saying, like, you know, go to the doctor, get yourself checked. Right. I mean, for whatever reason, you know, everybody's case may be. You know what I'm saying? You can be a man right now and go get your blood work done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get a bob, you can get everything checked. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 41, so I had to do what you do for us, all the prostate check and all that. You gotta do something at 45, I think. But it's scary, man, because you know I done gained weight and stuff since I was little. You know what I'm saying? If anything, Sahara just got taller. He ain't never gained no weight. You know what I'm saying? But I can't look at him and think something was wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know, with more, I can't tell you, I ain't never think nothing wrong with him. He ain't never tell me nothing wrong either. You know what I'm saying? That'd be another thing too. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking of my group, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we tell each other stuff that we know that we can and we should. But with what happened in them chain of events, it made us confront it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too close to home, man. And you know, just them chain of events that happen back to back, like I say, all question marks, but how to feel, I don't, you know, I think you just keep on like wondering why. Yeah. I know I do. You know what I'm saying? I know I do. Yeah. But that was hard after that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Mark had to experience that. Now we had to experience that. Yeah. You know, everybody got their time and stuff, but like our people, the one we love, where we from, we should be old and gone, opposed to something that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I just try to dedicate whatever I do right now in their honor, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all can do, is just take that step forward for them or do what they did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've been my best friend. He always had a job. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you want to get started and then want to see what type of growth you done got, what you got to, he always had a job before everything else kicked in. You know what I'm saying? He always worked. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can take for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I stand on it. Like, I seen him get up and go. I'm talking about from wherever we stayed or where he was staying to all the way to 400. Yeah. Going to work. Yeah. We're going to take a quick break right quick, okay?
Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it is.
It's that real talk, straight talk with the
You
Royal
know what it
Queen.
is. It's straight talk with the Royal Queen.
Straight talk with the Royal Queen.
So, Bo, I want you to tell me about the story about this lucky shirt you got from a friend.
Lucky shirt.
And how you ended up married from this.
So
lucky shirt.
You talking about tour? Okay. All right. So, yeah, I've been married 7 years, going on 8, man. And my very first date with my wife, I don't know. I mean, I was working a job. You know what I'm saying? What year it was? I was at Marietta, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. I really was like, I'm finna go on a date. Like my mind on going on a date had changed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Tori, my boy, man, I called him, asked for a shirt. Tori had a shirt that was probably fresh out the cleaner. I probably couldn't get mine out. It was straight button. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, May 29th, 2015, man. That's the day I remember. Cause you know I pursued her. You know what I'm saying? We got tired just because we went to school together. And you know, she would ask me about track and stuff periodically. And me being a guy back then, I took a step further. You know what I'm saying? So I was the aggressor. I was the pursuer, and I won.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that shirt, man. I wore that shirt, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right now.
Yeah.
All right. The button down shirt
Yep.
did it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. But what are some challenging things you've had to overcome in life?
Injuries from football. Not knowing what to do after football. Sometime now, just, you know what I'm saying, not being well ahead of what I would like. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't want to say nothing I done been through have been hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really started here and got there, and you know, it's just trying to get back there again. And not that it's taken a long time, because it took a long time the first time. You know what I'm saying? Just staying consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That everyday grind. You know what I'm saying? Like just on being on yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? I get a little too relaxed on myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want to get complacent, but whatever my routine is, I'm into it. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's other things I should do. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. Football, definitely injuries, man. Just because, you know, those are things you can't prevent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but injuries, that's a big one for me.
Yeah.
Because I can look back and I can, just the outcome can be different. You know what I'm saying?
But do you have any plans on becoming an NFL coach one day?
I don't. I don't, man. I feel like I got into coaching late. I played the game from when I was 5 to 23, 24. Had 2-3 years in between them where I didn't do nothing. And then I've been coaching in Marietta for 10 years. And
You've been coaching for 10 years in Marietta?
This is my 10th year.
Wow.
Yeah. And then before that, it was probably 4 or 5 like different little stints there. So
Yeah. Well, tell me something about you that people don't know.
I'm shy.
You shy?
I'm shy.
Yeah.
You see? Okay, so look, I put my hand right here. I'm laughing because, like I said, that's in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm shy. You know what I'm saying? I am.
Yeah.
I am shy. I'm reserved a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what people. I mean, other than football, you know what I'm saying? That's a good question to ask somebody, like, for them to describe me. But me, I'm quiet, reserved, shy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, around particular people, you know, you are who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Around your friends, you're comfortable, all that.
But yeah, I'm shy, man. You know what I'm saying?
I get it though. I'm shy too, so I get it. Yeah. I definitely get that. But what is something that you are most thankful for?
Thankful. Life. You know, at this point in time, in the ups and the downs, man, just to know that, like I said, every day it could be the one, if it's like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for the Lord, you know, looking down upon me. I'm thankful for my wife, my kids, my family.
Yeah.
One thing Friday used to teach me, he used to put it in order, like, you know what I'm saying, God, family, and football. You know what I'm saying? I've always been following that, so with those three, it ain't a lot that you need to, not that you you can add on, but you know what I'm saying. It's a cap. You know what I'm saying. Then after that, you choose to, you know what I'm saying, do what you want to do. But yeah, I'm just thankful in the whole, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The life in general, we have so
man.
much to be thankful for. You know.
Mhm.
What is your proudest accomplishment in life?
Being a father, I have been these last 7 years. And you know, I got a lot of good moments in life that I could hold out, but that one, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to be the best husband. I mean, I'm not perfect, but you know, being a father, man, being a husband, like, you know, what I did, make not even, I don't even like to say making a decision, but doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Keep up the good work, man.
Yeah.
I love it. But what do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I should definitely be a head football coach if I'm coaching. That's you know, that and track. You know what I'm saying? I gotta set the goal. Boy, no, and just because it's ranking, but I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? But a head coach, that's whether football or track. You know, in football, I would need or do need coordinating experience, but I take that from 7th grade when I was the offense coordinator. You know what I'm saying? It's just my vision of football. You know, I like to spread it out. You know what I'm saying? I grew up playing. You know, you got tight end and fullback, 2 tight ends. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. But now, it's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? And if you can get the advantage, you know what I'm saying? You try to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I should be a head coach at a school. I should definitely be done with college. I haven't, you know, and this nothing. I'm thankful to be on your show, and I ain't seen you in a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I can go back to my respect and love for you like nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in school too, so I should be done with school within 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, those it being the head coach, being done with school, and just continue to grow.
Yeah. But your mom, Miss Michelle, had you when she was 13.
Yeah.
And you have the utmost respect for your mom. I love it. You know. What is your relationship like with your mom, being that she had you at a young age?
You know, she liked to say we was like, you know, brother and sister, but it definitely was mother son. You know what I'm saying? I was the only boy out of her 4 kids. Her having me at 13, I look back on it. You know what I'm saying? I find the strength and positive out of it. You know, we stayed in Boston Homes. It was 67 Gunner Street, apartment 1. Man, she used to work at Warehouse Groceries. I don't know if y'all ever remember going there.
I remember Warehouse Groceries.
But and these is vivid memories. I was like, what, 2-3 years old, but we checking out food. But she the person. She was working. You know what I'm saying? And I can remember like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but she was working. I was with my grandmama. Yeah, man, Shell, man, she did that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, at a young age, she, you know, I tell her to this, I praise her this day, this day. Like today, I talk to her. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing I can think about her, man. That she did it for us, however she had to do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Had me at 13. I was 5 years old at the Marietta Garden when my mama graduated high school. Yeah. I was 5. I was there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had a role model before you know what I'm saying? Like my mama did everything. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Derek Jerome Tinsley Senior. You know what I'm saying? I'm junior. But, you know you know what I'm saying? Like she did it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
at a young age.
Look, I want to thank you so much for stopping by and doing this interview with me today. We covered a lot.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, keep up the good work. Keep motivating this younger generation, and just keep doing what you're doing.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be sitting right here talking with you.
And you're so welcome, man. And You gotta come back too now.
Yeah, I will.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
want to.
You gotta come back. Yeah, you gotta come
sure.
back. I want to thank you guys for tuning in with another episode of the Royal Queen.
Dr. Miriam.
Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it
It's that
is.
real talk, straight talk
Ooh,
with the
you
Royal
know what
Queen.
it is.
With the
It's
Royal
straight
Queen.
talk
Hey,
with the
check
Royal
in Straight
Queen.
Talk with the Royal Queen. Y'all know what time it is. It's Straight Talk with the Royal Queen.
We straight talking
Yes,
with the Royal
baby.
Queen right now.
It's that time when you finna hit that real talk, straight talk with the Royal Queen.